Do you ever wonder why we treat our friends better than we treat ourselves? It's like when our friend is tired, you tell him to rest. But if we feel the same way, we push ourselves even harder. It's interesting, where does this originate from? The system that we grow up in, it teaches us that being kind to ourselves is being selfish. Our self-worth depends on what we produce, not how we live. But this way of living really doesn't work. The system we grow up in, it teaches us to value output over our personal health. Think about it. Schools value curiosity less than they do at the grades. At workplace, our profit means more than our well-being. We don't really feel like we are valued unless we have earned it. So no wonder our self-worth is so low. But our biology doesn't work that way. Our stress hormones don't care about the results. Nature doesn't care about your job resume. It just always does its thing, you can count on it. Do you remember back in 2012 there was all this talk about the Mayan calendar ending and the end of the world? Meanwhile, inside me it really felt like the world was ending. I had just finished high school a couple of years ago and enrolled into vocational school to become a chef. It wasn't the inspiration that led me to this choice. It was just that I had to do something with my life. Meanwhile, there was a war between two sides inside of me. The first side was the childhood me, who was full of dreams and positivity and hope, and saw the good in people. And the other side, who was bitter and hated being myself with all his being. You can guess which side was clearly on top at the time. This dark side was born out of childhood trauma, parental neglect, institutional pressure, and also lack of self-care. The voices in my head were constant. If you pursue this selfish path of self-improvement, how will God feel about that? And there will come a time in your life when you will regret the fact that you never went to a new university. There was this constant negative chatter going on in my head. I really hated myself with all my being. Add on to the fact that I was numbing myself with weed vapors constantly. It helped numbing myself, but in time it actually it amplified anxiety. I kept asking myself, is there an outside source of wisdom that doesn't come with conditions and doesn't make me feel small? And that's when I stumbled back into nature. A herd of cows surprised me with how chill they were. I was in their face, but they remained calm.
Hey boys and girls.
Now, this was exemplary to me because at the time I was struggling with general anxiety. I couldn't let loose. Is there an outside source of wisdom that doesn't come with conditions and doesn't make me feel small? When I first stepped into nature, something shifted. I felt this all-encompassing feeling of acceptance. The trees didn't care about my grades. The wind didn't care about some awkward conversation I had just hours ago. There was just peace and acceptance. And here's the blueprint that I finally understood. Treat yourself exactly like nature treats you.
I mean, they're the most peaceful guys I ever seen.
With patience, with renewal, and without conditions. Because healing doesn't come from punishing yourself into change. It comes from these spaces between action where you can rest. Just like this one. This is our shared refuge. You start to feel relaxed, more balanced. Sunlight affects our serotonin receptors. When we get enough, we feel more empathetic towards other people. We feel this calm sense of well-being and self-love. And it's simple. It just works. That's why I suggest you right now to take 20 minutes today and go to nature. Just pick a place that is near and appealing. And do yourself a little bit good. And just be there. Feel the non-judgmental wellness boost. If you want to learn more how nature improves our well-being, then click subscribe below.